back. Saints Block Party podcast coming at you. And officially, we are slowly getting ready for football being back. And technically, football is back as the New Orleans Saints have started officially. Training camp is back, it is underway. Day one and day two in the books. With the Saints starting up training camp again. Day two was today. Day one was yesterday. We are back to talk about the Saints being back at training camp and an actual quarterback battle competition going on. Adam here with my dude Ryan, aka Wolf,
Yes, sir.
enjoying enjoying a nice
Hit that
starry
like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, please.
like, subscribe, hit another set another goal for us of 10 super chats. We'll see what
10
happens
schmackers.
where we're at by the end of the episode. Football is back. Wolf. Paz will come on. I believe Paz will be on Monday. I didn't love hearing that Jake Hayner will be with the ones tomorrow. Don't know. Like I don't need. No one needs that really. Like,
Hey, man, Kellen's just trying to be fair, bro. He's trying to be
yeah.
fair. And look, I will say this about Jay Hayner. Like, this is his setting, bro. Like,
Yes.
practice training camp. This is Jake season right now, boy. Like,
MVP. MVP, bro.
so, but I agree, bro. I'm like, come on, man. Like, stop it. Just stop it.
Those
Poor
are,
Hunter Decker can't even get a throw out there. Like, can I
bro.
throw
Just like
one? Can I get
it's
one throw?
it's the reps, bro. It's the reps to me
Reps.
that's just like it's
Yeah.
just important reps, bro. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro.
100%,
Uh,
bro.
um, before we jump into the minutia of training camp, the reports, everything, I want to be clear because this happened, I think, during mini camp or OTAs. Like I try to be clear when I say this. We're not there. I'm in Los Angeles. Wolf is in Alabama. So we base these observations, we base these reports off of other reports and things like that. But is that not what the nature of what content creation is? Now you take it to next level. Like, so I know with the NOF, like they film like entire practices, and like you have been like literally going back and watching like entire training camp practices. So there
Yeah.
is
As
like
much as I can.
hand, right? So there is like actual observations that isn't just reliant on. And so there have been times where like when the Saints have, done joint practices with the Chargers and I have been there, I gave my impression. So I just I want to be clear when we're communicating. People are like, oh, but you weren't there. Like, yeah, no, like no shit. Like I understand that. Like,
Yeah, we trying to bring y'all what we can, based off what the information we have available. And we watch the pressers, we consume all the content because a lot of y'all don't have time. Like, so y'all don't have time. We really don't have time either, but we do it anyway, so we could bring it to you guys. I watched
uh,
the I watched a whole Jake Hayner presser for y'all, for y'all,
couldn't be me, bro. I, will not, absolutely won't not.
for the content. You know,
I want to start though with the big news that kind of came out of the NFL today with the Raiders releasing their last year's off-season big edition, like
big
prize
addition.
possession in Christian Wilkins, defensive tackle, formerly of the Miami Dolphins. If you, I just wish people start getting a little more. We try to on this podcast the last 5 years. We've tried to be. Mike Florio's done a really good job at it. Our dude Greg Rosenthal has been great at it, and just
Great.
trying to just open in people's eyes in terms of just not just falling for what the team always tells you. It's happening right now with the Cincinnati Bengals and Shamar Stewart, and people just fans just always going with what the team is always telling them.
Always.
Always. Um, but in this situation, and I don't know who's right or wrong, right? I haven't checked on it, I haven't looked into it. But basically, you have the team saying this player that they signed, he suffered, he sustained an injury last season, a Jones fracture in his foot. He got surgery on it. They feel that he needs another surgery, and they also are alleging that he didn't rehab himself properly after his first surgery, and saying that he doesn't want to get a circuit. And if it's not identical to Michael Thomas in his ankle problems with the Saints and the doctors and the surgery and they how that all played out. And if you just remember correctly, like in actuality, like Michael Thomas was completely right. Like the doctors were awful and they
Yeah.
mistreated his ankle and then there was a whole toe, all that. I don't know if that's the case with Christian Wilkins. I really don't. I know, and I'm not even kind of coming this from a standpoint of like the Saints should sign Christian Wilkins, shouldn't sign Christian Wilkins, but whatever team decides to add him to their team, it's gonna be an ad for not this season, but much more for next season. And there's gonna have to be a very extensive medical detailed conversation, bringing him in and making sure where that foot is. Because my first initial thing was like I would stay 100% away from it, and that's
Mhm.
probably where I would probably still feel because the risk is too high. But the fact that he potentially might not get $35 million that he thought was guaranteed to him would absolutely make me want to smack the shit
He
in
he had 57 million guaranteed at signing.
signing.
That's what gets put out at signing. That just shows you how the language is.
Woo!
The language lies because when you sign with this, when you tell me I'm getting 57 million at signing,
At signing,
I'm at signing. This is my 57. No matter what happens, I'm getting 57 million when I sign this paper. That's what you're thinking, but no, that's not what happens. He did get a bonus, but the 35 million out of that 57 million, he's not getting that because of the injury situation and because he didn't follow the rules or the way they wanted him to, didn't get the surgery he wanted to have, whatever. We don't know what happened. Could be his fault, could be the team's fault, don't know. But it just goes to show you just the games that go on in the NFL and how even when you think, you know, it's you sign, you got this guarantee, even guarantees aren't guarantees. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
not in the
they're
NFL.
not
Like
guarantees.
NBA, yes. MLB, yes. NFL,
Nope.
no. Um, it. I don't know, but man, there's just something in my head. This is not any inside information. Just like man, Christian Wilkins is a free agent. Mickey Loomis got cap space.
Ooh.
The interior, and they done beefed it up a lot. They done beefed it up a lot this offseason. But Christian Wilkins different though. And then you get Brandon Staley saying like, oh, Mickey Loomis saying, oh, Brandon, could you imagine like Christian Wilkins, Brian Bresee, Chase Young, Big Creek?
Stash him just for the year. Let him get healthy.
I'm not saying I would advocate it. I just nothing this team does would surprise me, bro. Nothing at all.
Our medical history, I wouldn't trust it.
I wouldn't trust it at all, bro.
I wouldn't trust it at all, bro. Because you got Jones. I don't know what a Jones fracture is. I don't know.
It's a
I know it's serious. I know
it's
it's serious.
it's a bad fracture,
Mhm.
especially for like a big man.
Ooh.
You're a interior defensive lineman. Like your explosion, like, all so
It's
much is
all about your feet.
so much is predicated. Ugh. Anyway,
Anyway,
that that and a surprising move, the Saints are adding shotgun blast to his chest, bro. Dante said that foot in Ochsner, shit.
shout out to Ashton, baby.
Uh, what else? There was something else. Oh man, there was something else I want to talk about before we got into training camp. Maybe it'll come back to me. I don't. I don't know. Let's start with. I mean, we can intermingle, and then we don't have to like kind of like splice up the days. Uh, Day one, those started with Spencer Rattler with the ones. But it was funny because like Kellen Moore said it was because of like seniority, but like Jake Hayner has been.
He's like, yeah, sure.
All right, all right, coach. um, and then two, they switched it up. Uh, just going by just I don't like it's so the fact that one clip of a shuck throwaway today led to and you
Let me.
quote tweeting that going like and it led to
I
like
had I had to go and mute that conversation because it was a war.
what
There was a
bruh
war going on under. I did not take part in the conversation at all, but literally a war going on
over
under
a
there.
throwaway, Ryan, over a throwaway. This is day two of training camp. How much more
Ooh, it's gonna be a long, long training camp, brother.
Michael Morgan 199 super chat, appreciate you. What's up fellas?
Thank you,
Just
Mike.
appreciate you, Mike. By the way, as we are getting in, make sure if you are not a Patreon, that's patreon.com/Saint Spark Party. I think for our meetup for the Pats game, we're close to about 55 people RSVP'd. Close to about 55.
Mm.
Bijan said Saints fans ain't ready for that rookie quarterback life.
78 replies on just my little quote tweet on the throwaway pass. Because I was like, what was that? You know what I'm saying? I was just 78 replies.
Oh, okay. Before we do a deep dive, I know why it came to me. Art Weird, his mailbox.
Oh, yeah.
Someone asked him a question about Arch Manning and potentially if he, would come out if a certain team in New Orleans had the number one overall pick. And he said that there are some factors there that wouldn't shock. If assuming Arch Manning at Texas had a really good, great season, that essentially you can go read the mailbag, but like there's a lot of factors in play for New Orleans. Like there's weapons, the tackle situation, the homecoming wouldn't surprise him. I was told this rumor, and I'm prefacing by saying it's a rumor because we're like a year plus away, right? So it's a heavy rumor. And also it's like so many things have to go technically wrong. They can't go right for the same thing.
Right.
So many things have to go wrong. Like they have to be the worst team in the NFL. So like
Yep.
these aren't things that go right for them. Like they have to be and that's bad for everyone. That's bad for the Saints. That's bad for like us as like fans of the Saints. That's bad for our podcast. That's bad for business. But if they got the number one overall pick, I was told this, that back in like May, maybe even before May, that there was just this scuttlebutt that even though all the indications had come out that because of Arch and Manning stay until like their senior year, and I had already gotten that sense. There's a scuttlebutt if the Saints have the number one overall pick that he might like there was a strong indication that potentially he would declare because of who the team was. So I talked about that in our Discord a little bit, and then I think I finally put it out there like on our podcast on the propaganda episode. And, hashtag arch my back, and just now it's just getting
It's in the air.
just getting out, just getting out there. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of other factors too because it's like okay, in our dear Greg Rosenthal brought up a good point. It's like we don't even like it's true like we don't even know if like Arch Manning would be the number one quarterback on the Saints board. But like you hit on this point in our Discord. That storyline though, like that storyline, like are they gonna walk away
And we
from
know the Saints love a storyline.
love it,
It's
bro.
like, bring Tyrann Matthew home. You know what I'm saying? Like they love they just love that. And you can't get the Mannings, New Orleans. Come on, man.
Bruh.
Come on. It's like you just it just it we have more than enough time to talk about that if that were to happen. But it's just something. It's something. Stick a pin in it. Just one of the things you just monitor over the year. A lot of things. Because right now, all we worrying about is 2025 Saints.
That's it.
Who knows? Who the hell knows what's gonna happen with this goddamn team, bro? Who the hell knows?
Speaking of what, so many people already 80 replies just to you quote tweeting what was that about a throwaway, bro.
We cooked, man. We are cooked. Oh boy.
Just your general thought process. And here's the thing. Nothing we've seen in these first 2 days, I would say, well, not we've seen, but like the reports have been from the quarterbacks the first 2 days is really that surprising. It's not super surprising that Spencer's looked more in control of the offense and the ball. Like that's been pretty consistent throughout OTAs and minicamp.
Throughout all season.
Off season. He's also been in the NFL for a full season. Like Ryan and I have tried to harp on that. Like that is such a huge fucking thing. Like huge thing. And I think it was our dude Vanderbroski who said like Tyler Shuck only started 23 games in college.
23, bro. 900 something attempts in college.
This is not a knock on him. This is not us trying to diminish or be haters of Tyler Shuck. We want both of them to be successful. We truly do. But it is not like crazy to think that someone who's only had 23 starts in college and a little over 900 throwing attempts in college, that in the NFL they may be potentially a little skittish in their first NFL training camp because the NFL moves fucking fast. Sorry, Shuck, it was 28 starts, not 23. I apologize. So, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I mean, and like I've been harping on this for a while. It's like he's been sold somewhat from the team, but also just like the draft cognoscente or whatever.
Cognoscente.
That he's just like this ready to go. What do they call them? Like houses that are just like move-in ready or whatever.
Yeah.
Like turnkey or whatever. He's just been sold as like this turnkey guy, and I'm just like, no. Like, yes, he's old. Yes, he's older and he's mature, but he's not like some guy. He's not like Bo Nix, who had like tons of experience in college, like tons of production in college. Shadur Sanders had like a ridiculous amount of production in college, a ridiculous amount of experience. Even Michael Penix Jr. to a certain extent. Like these guys had a lot of experience. You know what I'm saying? He just does not have like now. He has a lot of mental reps. He has a lot of he spent a lot of time around football, and just from what I could tell from just watching all his interviews, he's very knowledgeable and smart, and has a high football IQ. I could just tell he has a high football IQ.
Yes, you could tell for sure.
So all that will go great into him developing into a quarterback. But still, it's a game, bro. Like you literally have to get out there and play the game, and it just takes time and development, man. It really does. So, I just try to urge people to give them. I know people just want to. They just want to like an answer, and some people are like anti-Shuck or pro-Shuck. They didn't like the pick when they picked them, and I get it. I was like right there with you. Pro Rattler. They won't just give the young kid a little grace. See how just let this thing play out. Let it play out.
Please
let it play out, because whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't got the game in him, we're gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? The film don't lie. Once you get on the field and like live bullets are flying, none of the pre-draft stuff, none of that stuff matters, man. None of it matters.
None. he had the you hit on in our Discord like the fadeaway touchdown to Shaheed as he was kind of fading back. Like his arm angles, his throws, very impressive.
That's his thing. Like that is his thing. He has those repertoire throws, sidearm, the fadeaway, and just the trajectories of the ball can come at
Mm-hmm.
different little angles. That's him. Like that is his thing. He's really good at that. He's really good at that. So he's gonna those little things are gonna pop out through every practice. But like Kellen Morris hopped on, he mentioned this a couple of times in his pressers. It's about the operation of the quarterback, like the literally the operation of taking the snap, delivering the ball, getting everybody lined up. All the little things that go in the quarterback, and it's about the consistency. He's mentioned the consistency, snap to snap to snap, on consistency. These are the things that a rookie is just going to struggle with, you know, and that's
Right.
where he's struggling there right now. He's giving you the little flashes here and there, but he's not giving you the consistency that you want. You know what I'm saying? Right now, which is day 2 of training camp, which is
Day
not
two.
even really like full training camp yet. This is
Right.
like hour and a half, 2 hours. You know, it's a ramp up period. What they like to call it.
Um, Rattler threw, he throws an interception on a
At the
on
end.
a throw on at the end on a throwaway. Quincy Riley
Mm-hmm.
picks it off in the end zone, and then you not gonna bring it up. It's us, so why not bring it up? Do you feel that there's I'll say this maybe because I don't follow all the all the media people. Do you feel that there's consistent reporting across the board for all players? Is maybe how I'll word it.
Um, I honestly I just hadn't tracked it. I hadn't
I haven't
tracked it
either. I haven't either. I
because I
it's
just
been
I
it's been brought
follow
to
like
our
two or three
attention,
people. Yeah.
and I'm just like, and I'm and like Louisiana said, no, there is not consistent reporters, and it's just been brought to our attention, and I'm like I think like was it Doug, who I think Doug's been like very he's like great, right? Like
Mhm.
he even replied to you, right?
Yeah.
He said I want to like I want to put out the good things and I want to put out the not good things. Like that's a great reporter.
Poor
Like that
Doug, because he probably saw the replies like, God damn, I just started.
out here getting cooked, bro. Out here, uh
Damn.
what the fuck? What's going on? Just interesting. But again, it's day 2 during training camp. I am glad to see Quincy Riley's out there healthy and out there.
Oh
Like I
yeah.
think that's the very underrated thing. I want to get some love
Very.
like overall, because this was on our radar earlier through like OTAs and minicamp. Secondary being a little feisty, Ryan. Secondary being a little feisty out there. Secondary some love.
Right. Like we could it's the whole thing, like, oh, what is it? Is the offense struggling? Blah, blah.
Nah, bro.
Don't matter, man. Like
No,
I
this
know earlier
this
in the
secondary,
OTAs, in
this
this
secondary, shit, nigga. I'll
I
take
know
every
during the
little bit of it.
OTAs, like completion percentage was like 100% in OTAs. I was like, hold up now. What's going on?
I
So
heard,
it's
and
good to see Rico Payton and Quincy Riley
Rico out there, bro.
getting his hand on ball, bro. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Like watching like some of the extended clips of of training camp, Stutzman, man. I can't wait till the pads come on because I want to see how he tackles. But that dude be flying, bro. Like sideline to sideline, like boom, like gone. I be like, and I did not, you know me. I was like, man, this dude ain't gonna make the team. This dude, why did y'all draft this guy?
Do you? Why do you hate all white linebackers, Ryan?
I don't know,
Let's
man.
get. I'm just kidding.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what it is.
You didn't even deny it, bro. Did you like Luke Kuechly? Let's have a serious.
I ain't like him neither. Shit. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't. It's just something about like mid round white linebacker draft pick just annoyed me for some reason. But but just from what I've seen, man, like he looks good. And I mean, look, the team has had him playing like Michael linebacker a lot on second team. Obviously Demario is gonna get their first team. He's
Right.
been getting some first team snaps too. When when they give Demario a break, so I think they see it too. Like I think we'll see how it progresses, but I want to see how he tackles because he gets there. Like he gets to the ball in those run plays. He gets there to the ball very quickly with instincts, not
Mhm.
just speed, but like identification, react, boom, gone.
So I
So
would
we'll
be
see.
interested. I know it's interesting that they have him at Mike, and I would have a feeling that their vision for him is to be like the Demario successor. But if he's looking
Yeah,
that good, it's early. It's early. It's early. I mean, I know you extended Pete Warner last season for reasons that I still still don't know why. But uh, do you get some looks at him next to
I don't know.
Demario? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe you find a way to get him on the field. I don't know. But we're far away from that. But it
Sure.
has been interesting to see like especially the day the defense was really feisty. But they were a little feisty yesterday too. And what does that mean about the offense? All reports I could tell, the offense was very sloppy today. They had the reps there, so there was a lot of flags, a lot of pre-snap penalties, and just overall sloppiness. Ball coming out, ball fumbling the ball. What his name, Velas Jones or whatever, fumbling the ball. Just I'm like,
Oh,
get this guy out of here, man.
right on cue. Right on cue. Roderick, shout out to our dude Roderick Fulton, 199 super chat, who had
Thank you,
Cooks
Rod.
being the first camp fight, and then Louisiana correctly said it was Rajon Wright in
Here's
Cook's
yeah,
fault, and then
yeah,
Alante. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like they had it being Alante being the corporate, wasn't even Alante. He was trying to break up. Like
trying to break it up, bro. Just
just got
he trying to be the vet. Now Cook's old 33 ass throwing 30, what is it, 30, 33. Anyway, throwing punches at helmets, bro. You know you're too old for that. Too old for that, bro. Stop it. Like that's rookie stuff. Like, come on now. What you
what
doing?
you, this man, this man realized he signed with the Saints. Catching
Damn it.
passes from Rattler
Just
Shot.
got mad. Just got angry right quick. Like, God damn it. Just gonna haul off and hit Rest John.
He said, I could have been on the playoff team. God damn it. The fuck was I thinking?
Thank you, man. Sure.
um, I was it. We were watching the Eagles Rams playoff game, and then they had the our dude Greg's top 101, and I saw like Gabe Davis' name was like 98, 90. Completely forgot the Saints had him in for like a visit, bruh. Completely
Right?
forgot.
He still ain't signed with nobody.
Nobody. Uh, this has been a trend 2 days in a row. Made me nothing because it may hopefully look different when Pats come on. Brian Bresee has put Trevor Penning on his ass twice in back-to-back days.
On the ground, bro. He does this move. They'll line up receive like head up over the guard. And not supposed to really be any contact at this point in training camp, but they're getting their hand on each other. And Bresee is like just like explosive, bro. And he bop and he just go, just get your ass. Throw it like Penning is not a small guy. Like
Huge,
Trevor
he's a
Penning
huge dude, bruh.
is a huge human being. And for him to just take him and just kind of like get out of my way. Like it's your little brother, just like, move, boy. Like I'm like, damn. Like on one hand, it's like it's great to see Bruce Z doing that
Right.
because like just I want to see him. He has the talent to be like one of the core players going forward. You know what I'm saying? The flip side is like I'm I'm just we want this Trevor Penning at guard thing to work. Like we
We
want
want
that
it to work, bro.
agenda to work, man. Like, and I'm not saying it's not working. I'm just saying like two plays preceding got him on the ground. That's all I'm saying.
Might mean nothing. When pads come on, maybe Trevor Penning and
Pads come on, maybe he could feel like he could. Okay, I could put you in the ground now. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So just
Uh,
interesting.
Wayne said, man, sit in what Raiders from the Titans. I don't know if we want that either.
Oh right,
Uh,
Who?
R-
Where's Stone?
More Stones, yeah. Someone asked how's like the running backs been looking. I
um,
Ken, Kendra.
like I just saw like two clips of Kendra, and it just made me go, that dude get on my nerves because
So annoying.
you see like explosiveness. He's probably the most explosive running back on the roster.
Yes.
That's not a knock to AK, but just like it's a different
Like
type of explosives. You know
like
what I'm
pure
saying?
explosion.
Yeah, like pure explosion. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you don't want, it's like somebody that didn't broke your heart too many times. You just don't want to put any kind of effort or
At
emotion
all.
into it, at
Mm-mm.
all. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know if you ever had. I'm sure a lot of people have had like a drug addict in their family or something like that. That's just you just don't even want to. I done heard it too many times. Yeah, you say you quit. I don't even want to.
Yep.
I'm done with it. I'm tired of it. That's where you at with Kendrick. Just show me, bro. Like, just whatever you're gonna do, do it. Get your life together and go do it. Don't tell me about it. Like, don't tell me, oh, I'm about to change. I don't want to hear it. Just go do it, and we'll talk about it later.
Bruh, I know and I've said a lot of wild sex analogies on this podcast over the years. That might be the absolute fucking wildest analogy.
Is it not accurate?
It is, bruh. It is. I'm just saying. Just saying, Wolf.
We all got them in our family, bro. So y'all know
Oh,
what I'm
bruh.
talking about.
Listen. Uh, Drew said Penning was on the ground in that Arizona preseason game too. Arizona on docket first. Bro, I remember that Arizona preseason game from
Yeah,
Penning, bro.
yeah, yeah. We gonna find out.
I mean, Penning goes against the Chargers like in 3 weeks, so we will find out very, very, very soon, very quickly. Um, let's see what else. Um, it's just good to see. It's good to see a healthy Olave. It's good to see
Oh, yeah.
Shaheed healthy. Um, what else is just making me just kind of making me happy. I have no, and someone, I think we've kind of expressed this in the Discord. I have no idea how this fucking season's gonna go, but not having to see Dennis Allen and Derek Carr has been
Oh,
bliss. has been
oh,
has been bliss. Woof.
so nice, bro. So nice, so nice. And look, Kellen hasn't. He's impressed me so far. Just listening to other players talk about him, what they like about him.
Mm-hmm.
The word intentional comes up a lot.
A lot.
Just about how he explains what he's doing and why he's doing those things. I like the fact that that up tempo is a big tenet of his offense.
Yes.
So you can see it through practice. They'll run a play, then they do the signal. That means up tempo. So boom. So they like to just kind of bring it in and out throughout the practice, and they're getting a lot of plays in. That's the one good thing. They're getting a lot of plays in through these practices and real quick. So that's going to be a thing. Like that's going to be a thing. That's going to be a big part of it. The fact that they're doing it right now this early, that is going to be a staple of this offense. They're going
Yes.
to be installing a lot of up tempo stuff. I have seen like a little bit of motion, a little more motion than I thought, but not like the type of motion that you'd see in like a Kubiak or Shanahan
Panahan. Yeah, yeah.
type of system like that. Um, trying to think what else. The crossers I've noticed.
I
Um,
was I was about to bring that
that's
up.
yeah, that's gonna be a big thing. You seen uh you seen Shaheed on those crossers. He burnt Olave on one today. Not
Alante.
Olave, Alante. And yeah, it was one of those things where it's a crosser, and you force the corner to have to go work through a lot of garbage, like a lot of safeties and linebackers and all that stuff. Just a well designed play. Misdirection. He's doing a lot of stuff with misdirection where offensive line going one way, the play going another, or
Another, yep.
running back, the RPO fakes and all that stuff. It has potential to be a fun offense if executed right, bro. Like just a nice fun offense. Yes, it's not deep in talent. Yes, we know this, but it got potential to be like a just a fun little offense to see.
It does. It does. And I think I think Noah Fant went on a visit with the Bengals.
Mm, I missed that.
Yeah, he did. I don't think it was like yesterday. I'd feel better about where the offense would be offensively
Yeah,
if they could add like something
bro,
else, bruh.
something. Because
Some
have you heard from Jawan Johnson? I know it's only 2 days, but I ain't hear nothing. Is he hurt?
no, bro.
He healthy?
Jake Hayner hit him for a touchdown pass today. He sure did.
Sure did. Sure did. He did. That was a nice throw too by Jake.
It
Sorry,
was.
it's a nice
It
throw.
was.
It's a nice,
It
but
was.
it's Jake season. It's Jake season. This is time. But yeah, man, like they go get something. I saw I think the Schultz guy put out a tweet about Keenan Allen.
Oh, did
It was
he? I
just
missed
it
it.
was it was just one of those no calls, no messages type tweet. Like, hey, Keenan Allen is getting ready to field his fielding calls and he's weighing his options type of thing. You know what I'm saying? No missed calls, no messages. Like
I know what that means, Jordan. Stop playing with me, bro.
but maybe he is. I mean, it is Keenan Allen, so I'm sure. But I know he saw that Mike Williams retired. He like, man,
Mm-hmm.
come on now, y'all need
Call me.
something because
Call
y'all
me.
got Quentin Johnston and y'all got White AB. That's it.
That's it. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Our dude Adam. Oh man, I missed the thing at Chili's today. Has anyone
Oh,
reported on the entire structure of Kellen's practices compared to DA's yet? Fascinating to know how differently it's ran and prepared for.
it's a good question.
Uh, they stretch,
They do stretch.
but like in depth, like I think that's probably a better question we could add. Like that's a better question for like the media.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask around and bring it to y'all. But from what I've gathered, um, I talked about the typical stuff.
Hmm.
I've heard basically they said it's very fast paced, like just the entire operation.
They get a lot
There's
in.
not they get a lot in. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of standing around. Remember, you always used to see the videos of somebody dancing and twerking or something like that. None of that. It's just Banky ain't twerking, nobody twerking. It's just like we getting to work. Boom, 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 boom. Getting plays in, do some one-on-ones, do some technique work, stuff like that. After practice, a lot of personal work. And that's all we see because this stuff goes on all through the day. Like they do a walkthrough later in the day to correct the things that they messed up earlier, meetings all day. So a lot of that is the same. So as far as like comparison to DA, it's hard for me to say right now. It's better. I just know it's better just because I know DA is trash.
Big
so
trash.
I know it's better.
Our dude Drew, who is a YouTube member of our YouTube community. So if you want
Appreciate you,
to
Drew.
support us that way, you can do that. $4.99 a month. Become a YouTube member. He said Saints have a better D line on paper, and the Cardinals want to run the ball. So we'll get into that's it feels like a far away, but like it's not when we do our Arizona preview pod. Um, the Cardinals will want to run the ball with James Conner, who
Mhm.
has sneakily had one of the best like renaissances in the NFL, going from
Hell yeah.
the Steelers to the Cardinals, because like he looked like he ran in Timberlands when he was in Pittsburgh, and then he goes to the
Really?
Cardinals and just looks like a completely different player. So I think it's gonna be a fascinating game because one, the architect of that, a lot of what Arizona liked to do is now the offensive coordinator of the Cowboys, who Kellen Moore wanted Clayton
Yeah,
Adams
forgot about that. Yeah.
wanted to be the offensive coordinator for New Orleans. So he's calling plays for Brighton Schottenheimer. The fact that I also know all this really lets you know how much of a fucking sicko I really am.
Sick.
Because I really shouldn't know all this as like just a random guy. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Arizona's are they gonna be able to like maintain their foundational run game because Clayton Adams was such a key factor into it. But also like that game's gonna like talking about a test. James Conner's gonna fucking test that real quick. You want to see if your run defense has gotten better?
And we know Kyler Murray is one of the most dangerous runners at
That's
quarterback. When
it
he,
is, but I feel like that's different though. Like yeah, like but man, that's more like I just got vision like Cam Jordan, old eyes, like decrepit eyes. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Louisiana says, "Is it me or is Brandon Staley's scheme becoming more clear to the guys where they can play faster since we saw uptick in the defensive performance?" I think that's way impossible to know right now.
yeah. What I will say is, you could tell there's a lot of communication going on, like in the back, especially on the back end. Like everybody's like, I don't know what they're saying, but they're like blah 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 blah. And this defense requires a lot of pattern matching. It requires
Mm-hmm.
a lot of it's a lot of zone and zone to man stuff that happens. So it's not zone in the sense of like cover two.
Mm-mm.
I covered this quadrant of the field. It's more like,
No.
if this wide receiver does this, I do this, and this person does that. If that's a lot of if then
Boy,
a lot of
that's.
if then like programming. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like
But
programming.
I will say this: you know played a lot of who played in a very similar scheme like that was Kool Aid at Alabama because Nick
He
Saban's
sure did.
defense
He sure
is
did.
very similar to that.
Coach Cody has talked about that a lot. He has plenty of experience in that type of defense. And look, I mean, Spags runs a lot of similar stuff. Not exactly the same, but a lot of similar stuff that Justin
Yes.
Reed did.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Like
so you know,
the player to me, it's I want to say like Alante is going to be the foundational piece, but he's such a important piece in kind of like the Dr. Jekyll, Mrs. Hyde. Can you even say that in 2025? That might be, I don't know. That might be canceled now. I don't know. But you truly never know what you're going to get with Alante because I said it kind of jokingly. When you get Alante coming down towards the LOS line of scrimmage, screaming, you give it to him, or you like you give him like an objective.
yeah, exactly.
That sounds real bad.
This is what you do.
But when you like he's stellar, bro. Like he's
But
stellar.
when you gotta ask him to think a lot, I just kind of. I mean, look. Sometimes it's about teaching and figuring out ways to teach a guy, because everybody learns different. So it might be, maybe it's something visual or something. So he could just kind of do the if thens, because he's going to be asked to play the star position, and with that, you playing like a lot of positions. Star position basically like a lot of positions. Like you nickel on third down, you outside, sometimes you drop you in the linebacker spot, you're doing all kind of stuff. Like, perfect example was today. I talked about how you got beat by Shaheed off the line. The play right before that, he dropped in some kind of zone, and he recognized it. He's like, he just shot and knocked the ball out the ball carrier's hand. Like, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's exactly how you write it up. So he's just such a high variance player right now. Where it's like it's
It's
feast or
kind of
famine.
like
It's like
it's one of it's like Alante, whoever I don't know who it was that I Discord who compared him to Russell Westbrook, but that shit was just
I think that was Brian. Yeah,
oh what's it Brian?
was it Brian? I don't know.
So I just saw Louisiana said I'm hoping Terry Joseph can help the secondary with that because Terry Joseph is a really good teacher to secondary and corners. Very underrated signing for the
Yep.
Saints who came over from Texas. Also, very similar scheme that Texas ran
Yep.
with very similar. Adam
Yep.
said Alante might be more Pat Bev than Westbrook. No, I don't buy that at all. The Westbrook comp, like, because like when Alante's on, like he develops this like very irrational at times where like confidence about him. Like when he's on and it's great. but but when he's not on, like then like those games are like
It's gonna be fascinating, bro. It's gonna be so
yes.
fascinating. And like we said earlier, Rico Payton, he been making some plays. What does that mean? I don't know. A couple of other guys. Is it Burgess? I think his name is Burgess. I think he's a safety, but he's been playing some nickel too. He's been looking kind of like spicy. Um, so they got some guys, man. Like I said in the Discord, bro. Like it's not going to be a great defense. It's just not. It doesn't have the top end talent to do that.
Mm.
But if it could be just fast, since it's younger, it could be fast. Guys getting to the ball, making some plays. All of them go for the ball. All of them. It remind me of the
Mm.
Greg Williams days, where all of them just like constantly just punching, yanking at the ball,
Love
just
that.
trying to get the ball. So if potentially it is like a fast, fun playmaking defense, that'll be awesome. If it could be that, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see.
Louisiana asked, y'all think Blackman beating out Mr. Jordan Howden?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
He was Blackman was looking good today already, bro.
Good, bro. Just
Barely
the
been
back,
there.
the back pedal and everything, bro. Like,
Back pedal, and I saw him in teams like he like read like all the trash on like this misdirection play and got to where the ball carrier was. I was like, damn, bro, like you just got here. Like you don't know nothing. You don't even know the players' names. Like you just like if he healthy, like his thing is health. It's all about health.
yeah. If he's healthy, I, this feels like bad to say like right after the retirement of Tyrann Matthew, but if he's healthy, he actually might be an upgrade of a player at that position.
Wouldn't that be crazy, bro? Like that would be just some crazy shit if he like upgrades that position after like Tyrann surprise retired. Like that was a
Right.
surprise. That was a surprise for the team. That was a surprise. You know.
One thing I wanted to ask you, we want to do this. So every time we do like a training cap update recap episode, I'm going to ask you, where are we with Foskey Watch?
Bro. I watched. I actually kept my eye on him like 3 plays, and he's doing more 2 point stance, not standing up like he did at Notre
Notre Dame?
Dame. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, at that 2 point stance out wide, it should be giving me something.
Yeah,
Nope,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Stonewall, bro, just the patented Foskey move where you just run into the block and just. Like, bro, do you have a spin? Do you have like a something? A bend, like in the edge? Come on. Nope. Nothing.
Who was stonewalling him, bro? Did you see who it was?
I didn't even see who it was. It was second team. So it was like whoever the second team right tackle is. Whoever that is. I don't even know who it is.
Can't even tell you what.
Fucking Landon Young, I don't know. I have no idea. Good luck, bro. Good luck.
Cole said, yeah, Landon Young.
Stonewalling it, bro. Like you think this is a three. Well, I know Landon Young a vet too, but like, damn.
If you, bro, you're a 3-year player, bro. You're not getting past Landon Young. Nights. It's over, bro.
I'm waiting. I'm gonna be interested to see if he stays on second team. If he get demoted down to third
Third
team.
team. Dante said, "Don't matter, can't beat Hannah."
You remember that? You remember that? That Hannah video where Foskey had him on the wall like that. That's just how he was. Larry the Young had him like, oh.
Cole said, "Let Fidel get some second team reps at least, man.
Please.
Please."
Fidel, man. Shit. Fidel, somebody.
Oh my God, where's Legolas, bro? At least Legolas in preseason would get you with.
Let go ahead.
He Legolas
You know
one
what's
preseason
weird?
had like 3 or 4 sacks. Go ahead.
He did. Just I'm not hearing anything about the other wide receivers though. Like
But means
Bub, Means, Tipton. Well, I heard a little something about Tipton, but where's the training camp beast at? Like, is it too early? Like, waiting on the training camp beast to show up. Donovan People-Jones. I ain't heard nothing about Donovan People-Jones.
Look at this. It's looking bleak out there, bro. It is. They better fucking put Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, and Brandon Cooks in fucking bubble wrap, nigga. Because if something happens to one of them, it is grim.
Grim, bro. For real. If they God say the same, they make it through the first preseason game healthy, I say shut them down after that.
Shut them down, bro.
No more preseason or nothing after that, bro. Like,
shut them down.
You need them three. You need them three. You need them. Must have.
It's just Mark said I didn't in minicamp. He said I didn't see anyone else pass. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, fine. I didn't see anyone else past our little three do anything in minicamp.
We'll see, bro. So I mean, it's only been 2 days, so we'll see. But
I will say, and I'm gonna wrap this up. Try to keep this under an hour. I will say that was just something that, and because I we spoke about this, and because like how much obviously we know how much power that Kellen had in this draft process. It was a collaboration that him and Mickey had. Being an offensive coach, I know they wanted to get one at 70. I know they wanted to draft Isaac, Tesla, what have you, but to not land one wide receiver the entire draft. Someone in the chat earlier asked if Moscato was going to be like the starting, was going to be wide receiver 2, to start the season.
Moscato, I still ain't seen Moscato yet.
Where
are you? Where are you, bro? He's 6'9", he's like 6'8", 6'9". How can I not see you?
Dante said, but see, you can't judge the wide receivers with the lack of weapons. It's so sad. That was one of my biggest things. It was just on my radar. You draft a quarterback at 40. You invest in a quarterback at 40, and then I guess then the argument is well, we invested in trying to protect him with the defense. No, that's literally not how you do it. Not in 2025. I'm sorry. That is not the fuck how you fucking do it. You believe in it. No wide receiver, no tight end, no running back. It just felt ass backwards. It just really felt ass backwards. And I just don't want it to be a situation where if one of the wide receivers go down and because it's the NFL, it's football. I don't want to hear that fucking excuse. We don't play that them hits before. Oh, the injuries. You built the roster. You built the roster. If I see a 5th round receiver on another team, a rookie who's turning up the league, don't I'm not. Don't be singing a sad song to me. Like I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. I,
Straight up.
I'm going to be fascinated to see the Texans and the Packers. They are so supremely loaded at wide receiver. I think the cuts that they're going to have are going to be very fascinating because I think there's going to be some very I want like talented players that they're probably cut that
Hmm.
would be good. The fact that Bo Melton is now a cornerback, I want to punch the Packers in the fucking face, bro.
That's crazy.
um, anything else? We have 41 concurrent viewers right now, almost about 200 views. Anything else from these first 2 days of training camp? They have one more they have practice tomorrow, and then back on Monday in pads. Anything else from the first 2 days of training camp? I think our dude Brandon Foskey is going to be actually at training camp tomorrow. Um, that stood out to you, caught your eye?
Mm, no, man. Like that. I think that pretty much covers it. Cam Akers.
Oh yeah,
I saw clips of him. I was like,
looking.
looking a little spry there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's moving all right. Uh, so I really think he might end up. I think he ends up on the roster.
I do too, bro. I do. I
RB
really do
two,
too.
RB three. I don't know, but like
One of them, bro. One of them.
one of them. I think he ends up on the roster. Um, it was interesting hearing Kelly Moore today talk about Rattler a little more. Talk about how what he liked that he saw from Rattler last season.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about how he liked how he saw him just hanging there in the pocket, take some big shots. Talked about some specific throws he made, under duress and stuff like that. I just thought that was interesting. Just to because I hadn't heard him talk about that before. Uh, yeah, that's it. Think of
Uh,
nothing else.
Rich Horner said Lance Moore said the receivers are too quiet. We will see when the Pats come on Sunday.
Mhm.
Pretty sure the Pats come on Monday, but I might be wrong.
Monday, yeah. And Monday is Monday.
Uh, and then he said wide receiver will be an ad. Maybe, maybe we'll see. We'll see.
Interesting.
Anyhow, that's it from us. We will be back. Oh, maybe we'll be back Monday, like after the first padded practice.
Padded purchase, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. After.
That was a cackling sound for people who might not be a little confused. It
Hey,
wasn't.
I'm just saying.
Anyhow, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We will be back Monday. Yeah, Monday evening, recapping Saints in pads, first padded practice of training camp. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We'll be back Monday evening. With that, we are out.
Peace.